So welcome back to another long run video, and as of right now we're 6 weeks out from Abingdon. And so this week has been a really good week. I've managed to get a good solid marathon pace workout done midweek. I had to think what it was then. 4x3 miles off of 3 minutes easy jog recovery, and it was brilliant. I hit the paces and I cut the paces down, went from around 2:39 mid pace, marathon pace that is, down to a 2:36 mid. So that was absolutely spot on and gave the confidence levels a humongous boost. So the goal with this weekend's long run, simply a case of to do something faster than marathon pace. I'm trying to complement what we did midweek with something long aerobic but with some faster than marathon pace intervals in there. And so what do we have today, or I should say yesterday, comes of recording this post long run? Well, the goal was to run 10 miles steady and then lock in to 6 to 8 mile repeats. So 6 if I was feeling good, but 8 if I was feeling exceptional. And the goal for those was just to run faster than marathon pace. I didn't really set myself any goals, but I'm going to be honest with you, in my mind I was trying to be confident and I was trying to tell myself that 5:40s is where I wanted to try and hit. I'd like to try and hit 10 to 15 seconds faster than marathon pace for those mile reps, and then get a longer cool down done, sort of 2.5-3 miles, to take it up well over 20 miles for the day. And in terms of fueling, it was just about practicing race fueling. The whole goal was to have a gel 10 minutes before I left the house, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing on race day, and then fuel as I would on race day. Morton 160s every half an hour. So that's all that I need to say. Now let's get into the long run. Right, by the lamppost is where we're going. You can stay there, don't get lost. So welcome back to another long run video, and as of tomorrow we'll be 6 weeks away from the Abingdon Marathon, which is quite a scary thought. Today's long run, well, I've already explained what it is, but let me explain the route as per what I did last week. I'm gonna run industrial estate, out the other side, up behind me onto the trails up there, and I'll run up there for I'll spin around 5.5-ish miles, come back and try and finish the first 10-mile chunk sort of just down there, because from down there to the end of the estate is a mile. And just a reminder, 10 miles easy, steady, not easy, steady, and then 6 to 8 by a mile. We'll see how we go today, see how we feel. I have started things off substantially slower today than normal. The weather here has been just horrible, raining all the flipping time, thunderstorms, but with thunderstorms comes humidity, and that's why I have brought the water bottle out today. And so I won't see that water again for another 8 miles, which is a bit unfortunate, but I just can't carry it on me. I don't want to wear a flip belt today, so it will be there for me when I'm at my mile reps. Speaking of which, all I'm after today is to run faster than marathon pace. I will let the body dictate what that is, but after doing the 4x3 miles in the week, 12 miles worth of marathon pace work, and that went really well. Today I'm just after something faster. I want to complement that. When I wrote this out a few weeks ago, apologies, it's like running through pea soup here. When I wrote this out a few weeks ago, whenever I write these type of workouts out, I always say to myself, it's just about hitting faster than marathon pace. When you've got the marathon pace work done in the week, just go out there and try and turn the legs over a bit faster. So we'll see how we get on. Otherwise, slowly working into this one. Going to take a gel every half an hour, Morton 160s, and just practice as per a race. Had one before I left the door, as I would pre-race. So yeah, we got enough. Let's practice race simulation. So it's been a bit of an indifferent sort of first 10 miles. I'm up to 8.1, so I've got 1.9 miles left. Two more hills, and I'll be out on the top road, dropping down to the estate to start. Barely running sub 7-minute mile pace, which for a lot of my steadies, I run in the 6:40s, even 6:30 sometimes. But you can see it's not raining, but humidity is, it honestly is like running through pea soup this morning. It's just such horrible weather. But I'm about to have my second gel, and yeah, we're going to lock in to these mile reps. Minimum 6, maximum 8. See what we can do. Right, here we go. I've messed up. I'm way back from the industrial estate, but let's get this first one done. 9.9, 10, go. By 47. So this is all going to be manual lapping, I'm afraid. I did set the workout up on my watch, but I just got out the door and pressed go and forgot to use the workout. So yeah, good start. 2 minutes jog, on to the next. .546 for number 2. Let's go find that water. .543. .539 for rep 4. .538. Oh wow, 5:45. So I called it a 6. That was very solid. I could feel in that 6 rep things were going south. So I just called it a 6. I wanted 6 to 8, and I'm just thinking to myself, deep down I wanted 5:40s. So to get a couple of those in the 5:30s as well. I mean, yeah, I'm buzzing, honestly. Always a little bit disappointing not to reach 8. But if I think this week, 12 miles at marathon pace, and now 6 miles in a long run from miles 10 to 16, that were probably an average of 5:41, 42, 43 per mile. Couldn't ask for more. 6 weeks out, bigger fish to fry. Tough conditions as well today. Just state of me, absolutely drenched from head to toe. So this will be another run over 20 miles, which is brilliant, although I only have 2 miles to go and I might have to find a bush. Otherwise, yeah, we'll get another one over 20, another one with some good quality. 2 runs this week with brilliant quality in. That's more like it.
So there we go, nothing like another good confidence boost. Gosh, if I could stack another 4 weeks off up like this,
I will be absolutely buzzing. Yes, only got 6 done. I wanted 6. Ideally, obviously, deep down, I'd have loved 8. But do you know what? The quality of those 6 reps was, honestly, just over the moon with it. Really happy. I suppose there are 2 things that came off the back of this long run workout that I was kind of a little bit disappointed with, and number 2, I'm not worried about, but something that I really need to think about. I'm going to be changing for next weekend. The thing that I was a little bit disappointed about, I suppose, was the steady pace. All my steady paces in my long runs have been quicker. It could be fatigue catching up with me, but honestly, I'm not lying when I say those conditions were horrible to run in. The air was so thick, it was horrible. But then, so I think to myself, if I'd have gone and run that steady pace quicker and forced it more, the reality is those mile reps wouldn't have been what they would have been. And so I got the quality in that I really wanted to. And I actually did this long run workout in the build up to London, post getting ill. And it was one of those ones that I was kind of trying to get myself back into, and a good long run duration. Now, although back in London I ran 22 miles because I did a longer run at that point, and I only ran 20.4 today. Mile reps were way quicker today, and average pace of the run was way quicker, and the heart rate was 10 beats a minute lower today. So really positive. I mean, I know that's not hard because I was obviously carrying over that illness, but a massive confidence boost. The thing that slightly concerns me is fueling is just not going well. I wondered if on the long run 2 weeks ago when I saw those boar, and you saw that video, and I had to stop and I felt sick, I thought it was because of what I'd seen and what that boar was doing and all of that. Don't think it is, I think it's those 160s. I think I'm taking on too much, or I'm not taking on too much because I need to take on that much, but at the moment it's too much for my body to handle. So I'm either going to have to start aggressively fueling even more, or I'm going to have to go back and alternate Morton Gel 100s with 160s, so I'm not quite taking on as much, and that might be next weekend's strategy. I've got some 100s, so I'm going to give it a go. I took on the gel at half an hour, and I took on the gel at an hour. I couldn't take on any more. I felt as sick as a dog, and it was that sickness that I get towards the end of a marathon when I can't get that 5th gel down. So that's the second week that's happened now, slightly concerning. So I'm going to change tactics next week, go back to the 100s and 160s. I'll alternate them. I'll see if I can get 3 down me, and if I can, then that might be the way I need to go for Newport. So that's the only thing that was slightly concerning. But overall, my goodness, another 20+ mile run banked. That's the quality that I needed, the confidence that I needed. I've got 4 more big weeks now. So if I can bank 4 more big weeks like this, and the long runs will be bigger and the workouts will be slightly longer, then I will be absolutely over the moon. Honestly, I think this is what I've been missing, and so if I can stack another 4 weeks like this up, I'll be really happy. So there we go, that's this week's long run, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching this one. Hope your marathon training is going well as well. I hope that if you are having a bit of a lull like I was, that you've picked up and you're over the other side now. Good luck to everyone. Hopefully it's building towards Chicago and all those great autumn marathons. Hopefully see some of you there at Abingdon as well. That's it from me, guys. I'll see you next week with some more long run action. If you enjoyed today, please do consider giving it a like, share it with your friends, and of course subscribe to the channel for weekly running content. See you on the next one.